When you become a health insurance agent, you can live in a beautiful estate, drive fast cars, have a corner office. No, that's not the way it works. Hi, I'm Kevin Knaus with InsureMeKevin.com, and I get a lot of questions from clients, people that have called me to enroll them into health insurance, asking how I'm compensated for being a health insurance agent, since health insurance agents do not charge the consumers to enroll them into a health insurance plan. So I thought I'd give kind of a big overview of the typical types of compensation for a health insurance agent in California. This may be different in other states, but in California in 2020. First off, there's several different marketing top products. That we have the individual and family plans, we have small group plans, Medicare, large group plans. I work in all of those different realms except large group. So, and the biggest one for me is individual and family and covered California. Now, within the individual and family plans, there are three compensation structures that the carriers use. And a carrier is an insurance plan. It may be a private for-profit company, it may be a nonprofit, it may be a locally organized regional plan, because not all of the carriers offer health insurance throughout all the state. There's only a couple that do that. But one particular compensation structure is the one-time flat fee. They just pay you once and you're done. The other one is the per member per month. So an agent is compensated for every month for each member enrolled in the plan. And then there's a commission structure, which is a percentage based on the overall premium value for the individual or the family. With the one-time flat fee, there is usually a set fee for new enrollments and a lesser amount for renewals. And there's only one major company in California that uses this particular model. So, and they don't pay every month. They just, once you enroll someone, you just get that one-time flat fee for the people in the family. So on a $100 renewal, it's about $8.33 per month if you wanted to average it out. And $4.17 per month on the renewal, because the renewal is $50 per person, which is half of the new enrollment. So not very large amounts on the flat fee. The other more popular compensation model for health insurance agents in California, which a lot of carriers have gone to, is the per member per month compensation structure. And that can vary anywhere from $9 to $18 per person. So if you had a family of four, on the lower end range, you're looking at about $36 per month. And at the upper end range, annually, it would be $432. So, and they do it per member per month because maybe the individual, the family, has health insurance with that carrier for 6 months, and then they drop off because they get employer group or they go Medi-Cal or something of that nature. So that way they only pay you for those months that the consumer and the members are enrolled in the health insurance plan. A less popular compensation model anymore is the commission or the percentage. Some of the carriers will range in 1% to 2% commission on the full premium amount, and that can vary by the type of plan, either a PPO or an HMO. There are some regional carriers that are paying a little bit more, but they may only be servicing maybe one county or a couple different counties. So in terms of a health insurance agent like myself that's looking, working in the full state, I kind of have to look at all of the different carriers that I am appointed with, and I am appointed with all of them, and how that factors in. And most people go with the large statewide carriers, but it's always nice if someone wants to go with a regional carrier that might pay a little bit more in terms of the compensation. If a health insurance agent assists you or your family members and they are Medi-Cal eligible, the health insurance agent is not compensated for anything. So if you go through the Covered California plan and everyone in the household is determined Medi-Cal, then the agent has just done their civic duty of enrolling you, helping you get no-cost Medi-Cal coverage. There are mixed households where the children may be Medi-Cal and the adults are in a private plan. And for those adults, the agent will be paid a commission depending on whether it's that flat fee amount, the per member per month, or the commission percentage structure. For employer groups, the compensation is a little bit better. They can range anywhere on the small group side from 3 to 5%. Then of course you may have 10 or 20 employees enrolled in a plan. So that can be nice. On the larger group side, I have heard that the commissions are, 1% or less. But those commission amounts, or the premium amounts for a large group can be over $100,000 per month. So that would be okay. The downside is the time that it takes to work with the different employees and be there to help them enroll and choose the different plans. So that can always be challenging. Medicare is the other consumer product that health insurance agents may be offering to clients. And Medicare, there are Medicare supplements, Medicare Advantage plans, and Part D prescription drug plans. Now on the Medicare supplement plans, the average is about 10%. So a plan G that someone might enroll in that's $150 per month, commission structures can be about 10% or $15 per month. The Medicare Advantage plans, those commissions are regulated by the federal government to a certain extent. And it's a one-time flat fee. And right now they're averaging about $600 per individual. The Part D prescription drug plans, which are also regulated by the federal government, they range anywhere from $40 to $80 per person. So the commissions, the premiums on a Part D plan are very low. The margins are very low for the Part D plan sponsors. So, and some of those can be prorated if especially on the Medicare Advantage plan, if the Medicare beneficiary drops out of the plan early or comes into it late. Some of the different carriers have different rules surrounding that. One of the other things to remember is I'm an independent agent, so I get the full commission amount that the carriers that I'm appointed with pay. But if an agent is working for an agency, they may be splitting their commissions with the mothership, the mother agency, which if it's pretty good, the agent may get 70% and the agency 30%. So we have to, lower our expectations in terms of what an agent working for an agency might be getting with that enrollment. And this isn't to say that, your decision to work with an agent or not work with an agent should be modified by that. Again, consumers do not pay agents. The carriers pay the agents. In the case of Covered California for the individual and family plans, the carriers pay the agents directly. If it's a Covered California small group plan, then Covered California pays the agent. But if you call an agent, such as myself, about a Covered California enrollment, and I pick up all of my phone calls whenever I can, answer all the texts and emails, as do most agents, just remember that the agent isn't being paid by Covered California to answer questions. They get paid when they enroll someone into a plan. And hopefully they're appointed with all of the different carriers, and so they're not biased. So if you want to choose Kaiser and some of the other family members want a Blue Shield or Anthem Blue Cross or a Chinese Community Health Plan, the agent doesn't really care, shouldn't really care. They should just help enroll you, and then whatever those commission structures are, that's just what it is. And I'm kind of bad. I don't really even check my my brokerage statements. I probably should to see where most of my money's coming from, but I just don't worry about it. I can't be bothered with it because there's a lot of other things to do in the day. And if I focus on that, then that is kind of defeating the purpose of me as an agent, being an unbiased participant to help you enroll in the best health plan for you and your family. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of understanding of how agents are compensated. If you're thinking about getting into insurance, I wouldn't go with health insurance. Auto, home, business liability, it pays far better than health insurance. And okay, so I made a dumb mistake. I should have gone with the property and casualty, but you look at the road, you think it's good, and you go with it, and sometimes you can't get off that path. Kevin Canals, InsureMeKevin.com.